It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theaters, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey there, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
And Murray's pulling double duty today. Not only is he running the board, but he's eating breakfast at the same time. How are you able to multitask like that, Merman?
Just that good.
So with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
He is just that good. Thanks to all who've been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating on your listening platform, or support us and join the Film Rage community by joining our membership at buymeacoffee.com/Film Rage YYC. If you cannot commit to a membership, you can still make us watch a movie by buying us a movie and dare us to see a terrible film. And we'll watch it if it played anywhere in a cinema in the world, the whole wide world, and we will watch it good. Now, let's get to raging. What amazing moment.
Predict.
What amazing moment.
Predict.
Will he predict the rage, or will he predict the Mondo? Will he tell us all what Jim and Bryce are at the
Movies?
Better watch out, kid, 'cause here he comes.
Ooh.
He's coming sleeping to you.
And you.
Sleepy tired Murray.
What?
Sleepy tired Murray.
Sleepy tired?
Sleepy tired Murray, all the way to your hearts.
Why are you so sleepy, Murray?
Well, some of us worked an all-nighter.
That's right. He's still awake.
Still recovering.
He's still 72 hours awake.
And I'm old.
Yeah, he's older than you, Bryce.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed
And
that.
you have, let me just list all the things wrong with Bryce. A, he's got a terrible memory. B, he's
False.
got no vision.
False.
C, he can't hear anything.
False.
And
falls
he has
asleep in
narcolepsy.
False. What are you talking about?
Can you think of anything else, Murray? What did I miss?
Narcolepsy.
Well, sorry, then it's Alzheimer's, because you forget you fall asleep in movies.
I never fall asleep in movies. I didn't fall asleep yesterday.
You just fell asleep there for a second. I saw your head drop.
No. My head dropped. My eyes were open, and I was watching the movie.
Who knew he could watch movies with his eyes open
My eyes were open.
when he was asleep?
I was not asleep. That is incorrect. Anyways, this conversation's dumb. We have it almost bi-weekly. Let's just move on. Hey, Mur.
Bi-weekly.
Yes.
As in twice a week.
No, as in once every 2 weeks.
Is it bi-weekly twice a week?
No,
it's
bi-weekly
not.
is every
Bi-weekly
2
is
weeks.
2 weeks.
You get paid bi-weekly.
You get paid bi-weekly.
I don't. What is?
Maybe you
What
do.
is 2 times in 1 week? Double weekly? Double penetration weekly?
No, it has nothing to do with penetration. You always have to go to penetration, and I don't
Is
understand.
that a problem with you?
That's not a problem, but I think it definitely says a lot about you. And I'm not saying it's bad. It just says a lot about you. That's it.
It's kinda...
Hey, Mur.
Mur, what do you have to say?
You two done now?
We're never done, Mur. You know that.
So apparently you saw 4 movies.
We
this week.
did.
I
You
can't
know-
wait to
you
hear
know how-
what they were.
You know how many I saw? None.
0.
0? Yeah, Mur, that's sad.
Nobody 2, which is a sequel.
Yes.
With that Odenkirk guy. And
Yes.
apparently Christopher Lloyd is back.
He's back.
Yeah, he's
And
back.
this time,
They propped
whatever
him
the
up.
guy's name is, Bob or whoever his name is,
Bob.
goes on vacation, but
Bob?
trouble seems to follow him. I don't know what the hell his name
I
is.
think it's Bob.
I barely remember the first
He
one.
doesn't care.
I can't even remember his name.
I don't either. It's
Hutch. His name
How
is
good
Hutch.
the movie was.
Yeah, but that isn't Hutch just like part of his like last name?
I
Like,
don't know, it's
He must
Hutch.
be
Isn't
like
that
a
a cabinet?
Hutchinson or something.
Yeah, it's also a cabinet.
Anyway,
Anyways.
yeah, action movie. It's a sequel. I mean, the first one, I guess, was okay. I don't remember if you guys modeled it or not.
We did.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I'm gonna
That bus
go
scene.
Double mad.
Oh, right.
Because it's a sequel and it's got Sharon Stone in it.
That
does
usually
hurt.
takes it to a rage, though,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
that kind of does.
Americana. I don't get the deal with Sydney Sweeney. Honestly, I don't.
Okay.
I guess she's
Why-
I guess she's attractive, but it's like
she?
I don't get
She wears
why.
jeans, I hear.
Apparently, she has good genes.
Yes.
She has
It's
good
all about
genes?
having good genes.
Yes.
Like blonde hair, blue eyes genes. Like, a certain party from Germany in the 30s was fond of.
What are
What?
you even
What?
talking about?
Just saying.
What?
That it's out there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, apparently she does some
Let's
acting
just
as
keep
well.
it out there, not in here.
I don't know. Like I saw the trailer for this. Looked like it might be kind of a fun movie. And it's got your guys' favorite Paul in it, so
I'm trying to think. Yeah, he probably is my favorite Paul. I guess.
P.W.H.
Yeah.
well, he's the only one on our list. So
Although, well,
unless you want to add somebody else.
if we're talking directors, I mean, there's also Paul
Yeah,
Thomas
but we're talking
Anderson.
actors. We've
Actors,
seen.
okay.
Actors.
All right.
P.W.H.
Then yes, he's my favorite Paul.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys got it to at least a high meh. So let's go double meh. for
Double
that.
meh again.
Nice.
East of the Wall. Actually, it's called East of Wall.
East
Yes,
of
it
Wall.
was.
Technically.
Yeah,
I
it's
added
not-
a the for
Why did you
excitement.
add a the?
Added stuff.
I like
Why
to
are you
add
trying to
stuff.
rename people's movies, Jim?
Just for fun.
It's not fun.
I don't know,
It's disrespectful.
It's got all kinds of like tags on it. When I was watching the trailer,
It's got tags?
It did stuff at Sundance and
Oh, was it?
Tribeca, and
Was it a festival
it
darling?
was a festival darling.
Guess we're getting all those now.
So it looks kind of fun. Let's go double mondo.
All right.
Wow.
Then we have a Korean zombie film.
How could you go wrong?
I know how
right?
much you guys hate those.
Yeah, we hate those.
My daughter is a zombie, which looks like more of a comedy than any kind of a action or
It's a zombie.
thriller or horror. But
A zombie.
yeah, let's go double mondo for that.
All right.
Double mondo.
All right, that's my part of the show.
Nice.
All right.
Now
I
Murray's back to breakfast.
think I remember seeing all those.
All right. Well, let's talk about. I think this was the biggest of the releases because it was on more cinemas than any of the rest of our
Yeah.
list. Nobody 2.
I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares about me.
David Lee Roth, in case you, youngins out there
Wow. That he remade the song, yeah.
I know.
There you go.
So I was just channeling
We're
my,
the same age.
my Pamela Anderson there for a minute.
That was your family.
She's
She's way better at it.
Yeah, she's
She
brilliant.
nailed it. You kind of butchered
Nailed it. All right, so Nobody the Original, as we've already discussed, that was original and had some funny parts and loads of action and was completely mondo. This one starts off exactly the same as the first one did, and then added a small change. It took the fact that our old man hero, who kicked ass and fucked shit up, apparently had to pay back the $30 million cash he burned in the first one, which right off the bat, I'm like, this fucking makes no sense whatsoever. He could have just went over and killed every Russian that ever lived. Like it came out of nowhere. And to start the story like that. So at this point, I'm already hating all of this and wish they never made a sequel. The whole, I'm old and can beat everybody up was cool and original in the first one. And in this one, it was just rehashed and almost like a Chevy Chase vacation film.
But not as well. Like,
Yeah.
None of the fight sequences were
No,
near.
some of the fight sequences you could see he completely missed their face. Also, except in the Chevy Chase films.
People miss my face.
Yeah.
They tell me all the time.
Some people do.
Yeah. Not these people this morning, I can tell you that. Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Chevy Chase films did at least have some things that were funny, even though most of them were awful, except, of course, the original and the Christmas one, obviously. The story, writing, directing, character concepts, and the whole relationship with his family are so awful, it was painful to watch. And then by the time we get to the action, which was so amazing in the first one, then we get so-called a grand climax finale, which at no point was even entertaining or even enjoyable. I hated watching every single thing that happened so much that I couldn't be pulled back from the horribleness. to still have any feelings I had for Hutch for the first one. Like, in the first one, I loved him. I loved his character. I loved how they developed him. I loved his quirkiness. I loved how he kind of just eased into scenes. It was just horrible, and it made him seem like he was a complete moron. I was just like, what? Hutch isn't a moron. But we did get a climax, and I'm putting that in heavy, heavy, heavy quotes, of the movie with a very powerful Celine Dion song. So it was all worthwhile.
Is this Celine Dion song?
Yeah.
Which one?
What was it with that Celine Dion song? It was one of her famous ones.
I have no idea. They all sound the same.
My Heart Will Go On?
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
No, maybe. I don't know. You know what?
It wasn't My Heart Will
Was
Go
it the
On.
one about...
Wasn't the Titanic thing.
It wasn't it? I don't know.
No.
Anyway, it was Celine Dion singing, and they did that.
I didn't even know it was Celine Dion.
They did the climax. So, but my God, what the fuck was this? This is a perfectly good example of taking something awesome and just because it made some money, releasing a sequel. That is an insult. This movie is an insult to the first one. This is a rage. I hated everything from the beginning of it. The whole concept of how they brought it back. The whole fact that they have him and his relationship with his family is like identical to the first one, and it makes no sense whatsoever. It makes him look like he's an idiot for most of the movie. It's just painful to watch. Everything about this was painful to watch. And then to have Tom Hanks Jr. in this as one of the main bad guys was just
Colin Hanks was in it?
Colin Hanks was in it.
I love the Colin Hanks.
Yeah.
I usually enjoy the Colin Hanks. I do
In
not
the right
enjoy
role.
The Colin Hanks in this.
He was not well cast in this. Plus, Sharon Stone was also her normal horrible self. Yeah, this was painful. What do you think, Bryce?
I didn't like it.
Nice. All right, moving on.
Such a wordsmith. This is.
It was a hard watch. It's like the first one was so much. It's like as fun as the first one was. This was like the total antithesis. This was like just.
There's a big word.
Yeah, he doesn't use 3-syllable words.
That is not true. I am a wordsmith, but whatever.
The teller.
That's why
I am the teller.
That's
of
why his
truth.
whole review is I didn't like it.
It's not my whole review.
Oh wait, he's talking.
There's
again.
reasons why I didn't like it. I'll tell you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Story bad, action dumb, humor non-existent, acting bad,
Like it,
fight choreography terrible.
terrible. Cool.
It was like Home Alone on steroids, only not as entertaining,
Is
and
Home Alone?
I hate Home Alone. So
It's your tongue.
yeah, this was god awful. Like I don't even know where to start because it was just so bad. There was nothing redeeming in this. From the opening sequence, as you mentioned, they just rehashed the opening sequence of the first one, and then we move on to stuff that doesn't even seem super connected to the first one. So why are we making this? Did the first one even get a theatrical release? It must have got.
Yes, of course it did. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
I swear I saw it on streaming.
No, we saw it together.
I don't think so.
I saw it in the movie theater with him.
Yeah. Would you like to know what the box office for what this was?
Obviously, it was enough to.
Because I thought it was like out in like COVID times.
It might have been, but
No.
it was in a theater.
We got
Yeah.
it in theater.
Okay.
Yep.
So it was a.
It was a theatrical release.
All right.
Can,
Anyways,
can we talk
not
about
that
the
it
fact
matters,
that
but-
like this guy is supposed to be like an FBI?
By the way, it was a
or
rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, kidding.
Can we talk about the fact that this guy is supposed to be a CIA, FBI kill monster?
Well,
They
he
call him the
was.
cleaner or something. He even quotes it in this one.
He's not
And-
anymore.
And he knows
He's a family man now.
in the
He's
first
working
one.
off a debt.
Yeah, there you
Trying
go.
to.
Trying to, yeah. So in this one,
Just won't leave him alone.
they just won't leave him alone. So the issue I have with this one, well, there's so many issues, but the thing that really pushes the envelope of stupidity in this is in the first one, he makes a mistake by beating the shit out of those people on the bus. And he gets captured on social media, right? So it's like, he was pushed to a point, and you know what? They try and make you think that that's what they've done in this one too, but he goes out of his way to beat these guys up in a public place.
Well, because in this one, it's all about his. It's almost this one's supposed to be about his anger management issues, I think.
Yeah, but it's supposedly however many years later after the first one. So, like, he's not... that's
seem
what I'm
like
saying,
that
is that they
much
try and
later.
make him look like he's a complete idiot. It's like nothing's happened where he was compromised up till now, and then he goes on family vacation, and he can't control himself for 2 minutes, so he has to go and start a fight in a public place where everybody can see him. It just... Everything he does in this makes him look like he's a complete moron.
Yeah. It was sad.
Wow, if he was a previewer for a film festival, he would be fired by now.
No. Say that big word again that you said.
Use the big words.
Antithesis?
Yeah, there you go. See there, it's he's back. He's back, baby.
He's back.
He's the antithesis of Bryce's commentary. Is back on, baby. All right, Americana. So we got another heist film filled with multiple storylines, Murray, perfectly structured for our merman to love. Just kidding, Mur.
If I had to pick one, I probably would have gone to this one.
Well, this
Really?
one
I thought you would have went to Nobody too.
No, he didn't love Nobody Won.
It was okay.
Yeah, he thought it was okay.
Yeah,
he
I
didn't
thought
love it
that
as
was
much as
enough
us.
for you to see
Only
Nobody
thing I
two.
liked about the first one was Christopher Lloyd kicking ass.
Yeah.
That was the only thing.
That's why I thought you'd go, because it's Christopher Lloyd, and you love Christopher Lloyd.
But he's not the main character.
No.
Yeah, he's barely in this.
He's barely in it, and I don't think they probably shot more with him. It probably wasn't usable. He's
Yeah.
not,
Healthy, I think.
no.
So, with a bunch of storylines that converge, sometimes they overlap, and we have to re-watch them a second time. That's right, Murray. Another one where we get to see something that we saw before.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this one you would not have probably liked. We get a waitress who's a multiple abuse survivor from an incest-breeding prostitution cult ring, and then by a psychopath of a boyfriend. We got P.W.H., who's a happy guy looking for a happy wife. We got a tribe of indigenous freedom fighters. And, of course, we got the reincarnation of Sitting Bull in the body of a 10-year-old boy. All focused around the stolen native ghost shirt that is worth at least $1 million. And everybody wants some.
Everybody needs some.
No, it's I want some too.
Oh, that's a different song.
I know. Well, that's the song.
You're like talking new music from like the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Or
Sorry.
late 90s. I don't even know when that song was.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I know it wasn't from an era of music that I like.
Oh, there. All right. Okay.
90s and 2000s.
The worst.
Get with it.
Yeah.
70s, baby.
Yeah. Pure funk. That's what I'm
60s,
talking.
baby.
Yeah.
50s, baby.
Murray's all about the 50s.
Before
60s.
the 50s is okay. 50s, 60s, 70s.
The old
That's
hound
what-
dog, Mur.
I'm okay with this.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You
Crying all the time.
missed the best generation for music there ever was.
That's
No, I
right.
skipped it intentionally.
Oh, I know you did.
All right. So where were we? Oh, yeah, that's right. None of them really know the true value of this ghost shirt. There is a lot of humor in this. Some of it's subtle and some of it's very in your face. It's kind of like a classic Western with lots of shootouts, some of them ultra violent, some of them funny. And when I say funny, I mean funny as fuck. It got a real 70s feel to the film, and the characters are so well designed. The scenes with Sydney Sweeney and Paul W.H. are all brilliant,
Yeah.
whether she's wearing jeans or not.
I don't even know what that is a reference to.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind
Because
that.
you're an old fart.
You're an old fart and you don't read computers, social media, and junk like that.
I don't know. I don't do the social medias.
And I want to say that those two are the heart of this film. But at the same time, there's a lot of storylines that have heart, including the mom and her kid, the sister wives, and of course, our indigenous freedom fighters. All this builds to a shootout at the not okay creepy cult corral. There were a few endings to this, not Lord of the Rings level, but enough that I think it could have ended a little quicker. All in all, I fully enjoyed this and felt everyone was rewarded in the end, especially me. I love this film. It was Mondo. I've never said this about a movie, but I actually liked the country music all through this. I thought it was well placed. I think that the tone of the film is it's joyful at the same time as super dark. I love this film. This Mondo.
Yeah. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Americana.
Americana. Yes. I knew what we were talking about. I was just kidding. Sorta. So yeah, Americana. Yeah, Paul Walter Hauser, as usual, is just every time he's on screen, it's like, why isn't he in like everything? And then I go, oh no, wait a minute.
In everything this
just let me continue. And then I go, oh wait,
third movie this year.
He is in everything. You didn't let me finish. I couldn't even deliver my punchline, you son of a biscuit.
I thought you were setting me up for the knockout of the park.
No, I would never set you up. It's all about me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You always finish first. I get it.
It's the only person I'm worried about finishing. Why do I care if anybody else finishes? What's that?
True that.
Anyways, sorry, what were we talking about? Americana.
No, we were talking about Paul Walter Hauser and everything.
Yeah, he's in everything, which is good. I like him. So Americana, yeah, it starts out and it's very, very sharp in its dialogue. It's one of those movies where it's like an early, and people are comparing it to a Tarantino film, but it's actually probably. I can compare it to an early Tarantino film.
Yes.
There's no question.
Yeah.
This is like this is set in the West. Well, not the West, but set in a more, Hicktown sort of Reservoir Dogs-ish type of deal, but totally different, obviously. But it's got that grittiness to it. And the movie rolls along. And I'm like, I'm really enjoying this. Then they get to the shootout, and I'm like, I don't know. And it's one of those movies where I'm not sure if I'm gonna like love this movie. I mean, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm like, do I love this movie? I'm not really sure, because now all of a sudden I'm like, how's this gonna wrap up? Can they possibly save it this point? And then the ending happens and a few scenes happen, and there's definitely some stuff that I felt, there was emotion that was brought out of me. So I'm like, I guess it made me feel something. But here's the thing. Sitting Bull was hilarious.
He was awesome.
He
was hardcore.
Every time this kid was on screen, my God, that was so good. And that is the story that was the payoff for me when that... at the end where there's a payoff with him.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that there's a certain character that he follows exactly what his character is. Mm-hmm. He's all about one thing. Yeah. And when the time comes where you're like, okay, he's obviously going to embrace this kid.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
And that is where I'm like, that's where this movie is really good, is that not everything is obvious.
No.
Because in someone else's hands, that kid would have been invited into that home.
Yes.
And everything would have been wrapped up that way. Now it's still got a pretty bow on it at the end. But I was okay with the pretty bow because I was like, you know what? It made me feel something. But yeah, that kid was hilarious.
Well, and it's not fair to, like, people need to watch this movie because the kid is so good and is so connected to the character that he's playing.
Yeah.
And that, like, oh, man, it's hard to talk about this film without wrecking some of it.
You don't want to, and I'm trying to dance around stuff without really explaining it, but yeah, I mean, it's really, really, really good. Here's the thing. I got one problem with it, and that's I'm trying to decide whether it's Mondo, whether it's High Met.
Okay.
And it's one thing that probably shouldn't bug me like it does. But it's bugging the hell out of me.
Okay, well, can we talk about that?
We'll sort of talk. So there's a certain someone at the end of the movie that's dead. You're gonna die. Dead,
yes.
whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we see him propped up against something with a bunch of beer.
Yes.
How in the hell did he even get there? It makes no sense.
It completely made sense.
How?
So she brought him there.
How?
She dragged him.
She dragged Paul Walter Hauser.
Yes,
dude. You need to show me dragging her because I don't buy it.
You don't even know the time frame. It might have taken her 7 weeks to do it. It doesn't matter.
No.
The whole homage is why she did it was that She showed.
I get why she did it.
Yeah, well then it
But
doesn't.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't
so
buy that she did it.
Your
It's
brain,
not-
the fact that you can't realize how she got him there. So okay, here, let me explain how she got there. You want to know how she got him
Yes,
there?
I
She
do.
went to Home Depot and she
see.
rented a
No,
trolley.
it was the middle of the night.
She rented Home Depots are 24 hours in some places. Yes, they are. Go look online.
Okay,
Go
I'm gonna
look right now.
I'm gonna look. Well,
24
I can't.
hour.
I can't get into my
Okay,
computer.
well, trust me
But
when I
here's the
say
thing.
there's 24 hour.
I'm sure there is, but not in that town.
It does. You don't know that.
I'm gonna find out where that town is. I'm gonna
Okay,
find
you know
out
what?
if there's a
This
24-hour
is
Home
why
Depot.
you're stupid today, as well as probably a lot of other days. This one thing that has no bearing on the story
But
itself. It does
it's
not.
Right towards the end, it's like what?
No.
It left me going, what?
Oh my God! How could that have made you go what? Like, just trust the fact that she had so much love for this character. We don't even know who these people are yet. But
she
had
got
so much
superhuman strength.
No, that she had the ability. She had the ability to do a lot of things in this movie. She overcame all kinds of odds. The odds of getting a very heavy, let's say hefty dude, from her car to a river, which is maybe 25 meters. Like, the fact that you can't get your head wrapped around how she got him 25 meters away from the car is like,
I don't
gonna
think I
wreck
could
this
drag
movie
you
for
25 meters, and I'm
Okay,
a full grown
He's
man.
also a professional wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So maybe she just rolled him down a hill. Does that make you feel better? Does that answer your question? She rolled him down the hill.
But
he hit a couple
I
of trees.
needed to see.
Oh my God, that was not what you needed to see about that scene.
This
The
is-
scene
Maybe
that-
she was high on drugs.
I wish that.
yeah, she you know
Okay.
what? She took some crack and then had superhuman strength. Sorry, bath salts.
You're just making stuff up.
Well, it's because you're being stupid.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am going to pretend I didn't see that, and this was Mondo. Because the rest of the movie is so good.
Oh my God.
But man,
Can you press buttons before he starts thinking of
We don't want him
20
thinking too
seconds
hard.
of Can we talk about the motherfucking sister wives though? Oh my
they were so good. And man, and when they got their time to shine, they grabbed
They
it with
took-
both hands.
Especially the mom. Oh my God. Sydney Sweeney is so good. How are we not been in love with her our whole
I
lives?
don't think she's done a whole lot.
She hasn't been in a ton of stuff.
By the
She
way,
was in
this was
Abigail.
apparently a box
Yeah.
office bomb. Not that you care, but
Yeah,
No, I don't.
we don't. Yeah.
We hope we actually
nobody
do care.
Nobody went to see this.
Well, hopefully maybe 2 more people will after listening
Well,
to us.
I'm just gonna rate this because it hasn't been getting a super high
Yeah.
rating, but it now has a 10 out of 10.
I don't know. If
I
I
love
picked
this.
one movie out of those 4, I probably would have gone to this one.
There you
Well,
go.
you may not have liked it because of the beginning.
Well,
Rewatching scenes. Remember
yeah,
how
but it's a heist movie and it has some of my favorite people in it. So, not including her, who I don't even know who she is.
Well, you know what? You can still see it and then come back next week and tell us your thoughts on the
see.
Merman Minute.
We'll see how the rest of the day goes.
That's right. Like, maybe you'll get.
I loved when he was explaining the ghost shirt in his house too. That's such a good.
There's so many
I
scenes.
do-
What the heck is that actor's name? He's so good in everything.
The Native American dude?
No.
That's the guy I like.
Yeah. No, he was great too.
Oh, the douchebag.
Yeah, he was in Fargo.
Yeah, no. Honestly, this was such a well cast movie. Like, you're not going to go into this going, oh, I wish so and so played that character. Everybody that played the characters they played were perfect.
The one that I'm most excited to see where he goes, because I don't normally like child actors, is this Gavin Maddox Bergman.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah, he
in
was
this.
very good in
Like, this kid is my new favorite kid actor. Actually, I don't have very many favorite kid actors because they're usually CLFs, but
I tell you, my computer is so close to working right now. But
nice.
it's
I
not
can't wait till you
close.
find the 24-hour.
By the end of the
Home Depots.
podcast, it may actually turn on.
That's right. And he can tell us how many
I'm just
24-hour
excited
Home
because
Depots.
if this computer goes down, our podcast goes down. I haven't transferred everything over to the new one yet, so
nice.
Then. Yeah, the brand new one he bought a year ago and never used it.
It's actually been 2 years ago.
I-
he bought
2 years
that
ago?
laptop.
I looked up the weather on it just the other day.
Well, then it was, what, $1,000 well spent.
That's right.
Cole, it was actually at $2,500.
Oh my God.
More than twice. It's the same price as 3
You
iPhones.
Take away a 0, and that's how much I spent on mine. And I've had that for 5 years.
And he uses it a lot. All right. Okay. Well, let's talk about East of Wall. Not East of the Wall. apparently the AI, when I type things out, adds
words?
Yeah, adds words sometimes. Because it's like, that's not proper English.
That's AI for you.
So this film is very observational narrative. It's that type of film. A movie about a widow who's a horse-whispering horse trainer who lives with 7 teenagers and 1 3-year-old, plus her mom and a shiftless farmhand.
That sounds awful.
Sorry, a shiftless ranch hand, and just about anyone who is in need. The story is almost documentary feeling at times and has some shots that are very raw and unfiltered, and other times so beautifully shot, I wish I would have seen this in IMAX. The family is on hard times, and they are fighting for survival as they maneuver the rodeo circuit, Murray.
Yeah.
And try to desperately sell some of their horses. The acting, for the most part, and I'm putting this in heavy quotes, actors, who are actual actors, was okay. And at times good. And the story has a lot going on, which the tendrils of these storylines, as much as they don't always go places, they ultimately paint a picture of what draws a plethora of local unwanted or lost teens to this place where they live. As at the heart, they have a place to be themselves, allowing the kids to be kids, to be able to contribute to this chosen family of misfits who seem to have a talent for horse training. I like the way this showed how the family takes care of each other. Grandma was a total character played by Jennifer, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, E-H-L-E-L? Is it L? E-H-L? But most of the cast were non-actors who were actually horse people in real life and not actors at times.
They were
which
horse
is
people?
Which is so bad.
Like centaurs?
Yeah, exactly. Half person, half
I didn't remember that part of the movie. Maybe I did fall asleep.
So the acting by the non-actors in this is tough, and it actually sometimes takes you out of the story a bit.
Sometimes.
Well, for you, apparently a little bit more than me. Especially during some more of the dramatic scenes. I liked what the underlining story of this was and how it came about, but the execution wasn't the greatest. I liked it. It was meh.
All right. So sometimes you take, your everyday person and you put them in a movie and it kind of works, like Nomadland. And then sometimes you make East of Wall and it just does not work at all. Everybody in this was awful. It was just such a poorly acted movie that I can't get past it. It was not entertaining. Would this have been a good documentary? Yes, because apparently all these people played themselves. This is what they do. This is based on stuff that's happened, apparently. Great. Make a documentary out of it. Or make a narrative feature with actors in it. Don't try to mush them together like this if you don't have the talent to back it. It's fine if you've got the talent to back it. No, like I keep on going back to Nomadland, but that had the talent to back it. This did not. I'm sorry, you're dealing with some teenagers they're just not good actors. You're dealing with a whole bunch of people that just take you out of the story. Was it an interesting story? Yes. Did it meander? Yes. Was it tightly written? No. Did it feel like a total mess most of the time? Yes. Did I enjoy some of the scenery and some of the yes. But it wasn't even well shot. It just happened to be in a pretty beautiful place. It's just not a well-made movie. It's not a well-written movie. It's an atrociously acted movie. This was not enjoyable on any level. I hated this movie. I sat there the whole time going, can this just please end? I don't even think it was that long, but it felt like it was 6 hours long because it just wouldn't. When you're watching a movie and Scoot McNairy is the best thing in it, that's not a good movie.
He was so good in it. He was so Scoot.
Well, he seemed like he was because he was surrounded by people that couldn't act. He was the only actor in the whole movie. You keep on telling me this other person was an actor.
Yes, Jennifer.
She was terrible too.
No, she was great.
Everybody was terrible in this. And honestly, I think this should have been like a 20-minute short documentary, not a 9-hour narrative feature starring the people that it's actually about. This was awful. I hated this. I don't want to hate it because I think the story's definitely worth telling, and it's cool. It's cool how this lady took all these people in,
Yep.
and it's cool that she learned about. I find it hard that she was that naive though, that she's selling off her horses when she could just take them apparently across state line and sell them for more. Like, really? Like you needed this big frickin' city slicker dude to come in to
he was
teach
a Texas
you this.
slicker. He was a Texas
It's like,
slicker.
come on. Like I hated this movie. It is a total rage.
I understand your thoughts on it. The bad acting in this didn't take me out of as much because underlining this to me, I liked some of the things the director did. I personally liked the fact that they didn't explain a lot of stuff. They just showed little snippets of the family, and it allowed the story to come about as to, because the whole question is like, these people are like wild people living on this farm, and it's just been so decrepit and falling apart, and they're not making ends meet, and
Remember
was just
Sing
like
Sing? It cast prisoners, and it was great.
yeah, but those were all actors in prison. They were all trained actors who also happened to be prisoners.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's hard to compare that.
Okay, remember Nomadland?
Yes, I remember Nomadland. It was so good. I know. Okay, so if you want to really talk about it, in contrast to that, supposedly American Honey had real actors in it, and that movie was horrible.
I don't
it wasn't
know.
because
what
just
does
the
that have
acting.
to do with the price of tea in China?
If you're going to compare films, you're comparing Nomadland and you're comparing Sing Sing. I'm comparing American Honey, which had paid actors who were all horrible. The story, there was nothing in that unlikable.
Right,
Murray knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Murray knows, and that's it.
I remember him walking out.
Nobody's seen American Honey.
Yeah.
And
he hasn't
good
either
for them.
He walked out.
Yeah. I
actually stayed to the end.
And
I'm
Murray
not gonna
was
sit here
did the
and
20 minutes that
defend
I walked
American
out
Honey
of
for the frickin'
I thought it was more than
9,000th
that,
time.
but no, it didn't improve.
No, it's exactly because it's horrible.
Well, I also don't like
movie.
Shia LaBeouf either.
I'm a bit of a boofer.
I'm not a boofer at all.
I could boof with the best of them.
Anyways, can we move on
He was
now?
horrible
If
in
you're
that
gonna
movie,
just
but-
bring a. By the way, the only I will say the only complaint I have about American Honey is at 2 hours and 42 minutes long. It wasn't long enough. It needed to be longer.
Yeah, because the torture I felt.
So that I could immerse myself in these characters even longer.
The fact that you hated
genius
this movie
filmmaking.
and like American Honey,
it was fantastic.
Okay, perfect.
And it has nothing to do with this movie, and I don't understand how you can. I can understand it if you hate American Honey and you're linking it to this movie for some reason, then you probably have some underlying hatred for this movie, which is absolutely the right attitude. But otherwise, I don't know why you're bringing up a movie you hated to a movie you liked.
Because you compared other movies that had non-professional actors. And I'm like, this was professional actors, and it was not.
Okay, so it was an
observational narrative
let's
film as well.
Let's compare it to the Shawshank Redemption then, because it also had professional actors. Are you listening to yourself?
No, I think I was very clear.
You're an idiot.
I was
Let's move on.
very clear.
Ding, ding, ding. Rounds over.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, exactly, because
you make
American
no
Honey
sense.
is also an observational narrative. It's the same style of film.
It was an Americana movie.
It was also an Americana movie, but it was a horrible one. All right, well, let's talk about Korean films.
Yeah, let's talk about something happier.
Let's talk about Korean films.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause zombie movies are always a pleasure.
Yeah, usually.
Sometimes.
Okay, so my daughter is a zombie.
Oh.
Which one?
Just one. A family-friendly Korean comedy drama zombie film, or a comedy-drama zom? Comedy-drama zom?
Sure.
Just like Train to Busan, but also has a cat, and they're not on a train.
The reference to Train to Busan was hilarious.
It was very hilarious.
They actually referenced it.
They did reference it.
It was
It's
so
the biggest
funny.
Korean zombie movie of all
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Well, one of the biggest zombie movies of all time. Doesn't even have to be Korean. Except for in this one, they're not on a train. They're in the countryside. The dad/uncle lives in Seoul, and when the zombie virus outbreak happens, He's with his daughter Suaya, and dad/uncle try to escape to live in the country with Granny. But, just like the title says, the daughter becomes a zombie. Then we get a family-friendly story about a dad trying to train his daughter to not eat people with the help of Granny, his best friend, his first crush, and of course, the cutest, most intelligent cat you've ever seen.
The cat was pretty good.
The cat was every time the cat is on the screen, it doesn't matter what the cat is doing.
All of a sudden, the scene's going along, and then we get a shot of the cat.
And,
it's like,
and then you just can't help but laugh.
Yeah, it's funny every time. It's like
the funny parts.
That cat had timing.
Oh my God, this cat had so good at timing. The funny parts all land with the granny and the cat taking most of the laughs, but like most Korean family stories, there is a lot of heart in this. And by the time we get to the final ending, as opposed to what I think I counted as 3 other endings, we get full closure and everybody lives happily ever after. And only a few people were murdered, either on purpose or by accidental zombie bite. It was probably 15 minutes too long, but it was still fun. And yet another Korean film that didn't make me rage. It was a meh.
Yeah, this movie started. I mean, right off the bat, you've got the cat, and it's making you laugh, right? So it gets you laughing right away, and then it starts meandering along, and it is too long. The fact of the matter is that nobody does family like Korean movies, and it's just a gift that they have. It's just, if you want to. Oh my God, Baxter, that is rancid.
Speaking of family.
Do you guys not smell that?
Hasn't hit us yet.
Oh, it's gonna hit you.
Covering my nose now.
Sorry, my dog may have just expelled something out of
Yeah, it
his
was
bum.
the dog.
I didn't hear it.
It was definitely that area of the table.
At any rate. Yeah, but
Korean families.
Yeah, nobody does it nobody does it better than Korea. Does family better than Korea, and it's just a thing that they have. I don't know what it is, and I find myself being slowly sucked in by their movies sometimes, because sometimes I wouldn't say all Korean movies, but I'm not like all in on all Korean movies right off the bat, and that's just, you usually are just like so chomping at the bit to watch it that you're just enthralled in it like as soon as it starts, and I'm like letting it wash over me, and it's like, yeah, this is okay. And then there'll be a couple of scenes that just get you. And that's what happens with this one again. It's like you're going along and it's good enough, and you're entertained, but you're like, well, this isn't Mondo. But then you get to like a certain scene where it's like all of a sudden it gets you. And then once it gets you, it doesn't let go of you. And that's what Korean movies do to me. It's like they suck me in. They make me think like, this is okay. And then all of a sudden it's better than okay, because it gets you with that scene that ultimately gets you in a Korean movie. And then it'll pour on like 3 or 4 more of those scenes. And then there'll be one heartbreaking scene where you're almost bawling your eyes out. And then you're like, oh my God, this is so good. This isn't quite there, but that's a typical how most Korean movies wash over me. And this was very similar to they've got a thing that they do, and when it's a Korean movie about family, and we're talking about a zombie movie here, but it's not a zombie movie. It's about family. It's about connection. It's about community. It's about so many things.
It's about
and just to your point, quite often Korean movies aren't about your immediate family. It's about that family that you have beyond your immediate family that is still your family. And that's this again. Mm-hmm. Very well made movie. I don't know that you could have made a comedy drama zombie movie better than this. But it's still just a meh at the end of the day. It's a high meh. I enjoyed a lot of it. The cat is fantastic, but so much heart. Just so much heart in these movies. Meh.
Yeah, there's something to be said. Like, I think the thing is that as the story goes along, there's still surprises that happen too, right? Like it's like,
Yeah.
here you think a certain thing, and then as you're going through,
Oh
the
yeah,
film,
they throw you some curveballs, and you go, okay, well this is gonna happen now, and then no, that's not.
It doesn't.
Actually
There's
what happened.
twists,
Yeah.
but it felt it to me. It's like a really good. Like you could sit down and watch this as any family in front of.
And I will say that the ending should have had me completely rolling my eyes, but they explained it well enough that I'm like, okay,
Yep.
even though this is just a frickin' cotton candy sweet ending that I don't think this movie needed.
No, because originally,
I accept it because at least it was well thought out, and I'm like, okay, fine.
when they did what I thought was going to be the very end,
yeah.
I thought, yes, that's a perfect way to end
Yeah,
it.
everybody dies.
Unless she kills
That's the
her
way
family.
everything should end.
Unless she kills her family, I'm not
Because that's the way life ends. Is
Well,
you die.
actually, Murray, she, as far as actual family, she does kill her family.
Yeah. It's true.
So you would be happy.
Yes, but yeah, no, it was really good. It's worth watching.
He wasn't an accidental kill either. He was one of the intentional kills.
So what do you have to say about that, Mur?
Sure. I like Shaun of the Dead. That's all I'm going to say.
I did too.
Yeah, me too.
That one also had zombies.
Yeah,
It did.
and it was also a comedy,
Yeah.
It's also
drama,
true. Right.
zombie.
And
The
about-
only difference, you know what? It's Shaun of the Dead,
And it was also
but
about
it's
family.
not a Korean film. So it was
There
like
you go.
British. My daughter was a zombie.
There you go.
Right?
Okay, then.
Sure.
That's all you got.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all we got. Is that it?
I literally had nothing this week.
Until
Well, the
You
last
had
half
breakfast.
hour I've listened to you guys talk, so I managed to come up with a couple.
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
No, you probably
his
don't.
favorite Korean zombie movies.
No.
Oh,
The
Well,
first,
sometimes-
first thing is a bit of sad news.
Terrence
One of
Stamp.
my favorite actors. Well, actually, you read my phone upside down, apparently.
I thought it was Thomas. Stamp.
Yeah, Terrence Stamp.
We were
played-
just talking about him yesterday,
Well,
Murray. So
I wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Just saying. He's one of my favorite actors.
read
he
your
played
phone upside
General
down.
Zod
Can't
in
even
the
see
two
your
Superman films I loved.
Yep.
Yeah, he was 87. He had quite a career.
yeah, he was,
Yeah, he was in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert,
Yep.
which is kind of weird.
He did. An
He was
amazing job
awesome in
that.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. He was in Steven Soderbergh's The Limey.
he sure was,
1999.
which was excellent.
Yeah, and he also the latest one that I saw him in was Last Night in Soho, which he was good in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's always fantastic.
Yeah, he had a great career. He in the 50s all the way on. I'll leave you with a quote that he gave at some point in his life. I don't do crappy movies unless I haven't got the rent. Just
Now that's class.
true for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And this next thing I have, Jim's gonna love. I'm gonna talk about an 80s director, my favorite era, the 80s, Mr. John Carpenter.
The 80s or someone that is 80?
Someone who made movies in the 80s.
How old
People
is he
talk
now?
about Spielberg and Lucas and
Nice.
everybody else, but Carpenter had quite the run in the 80s as well.
He sure
He started in
did.
1980 with The Fog, the supernatural horror film.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Escape from New York.
Yeah, that's terrible.
82, we got The Thing.
That was
which
excellent.
people call the greatest horror movie of all time.
I still believe it was made before Escape from New York, even though everything
And-
tells me that it wasn't.
83, we had one of Stephen King's movies, Christine.
Yes.
And 84, he went to Starman.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
86, a movie which I didn't like, but everyone else did.
What?
Big Trouble in Little
Yeah,
China.
everybody likes that movie.
Not me.
We reviewed that on our podcast.
Then he did Prince of Darkness, and
Which
for
is
the
my
last
favorite.
films
Okay.
in the decade. He did one of my favorites, They Live.
They live.
Mr.
Roddy
Robert
Obey.
Piper.
Piper
Obey.
of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, he may not do a lot of stuff these days. I don't know. Did he die? Is he still
No,
around?
he's
still around.
He's still touring.
But he doesn't do a lot of
he's a
directing,
musician.
But yeah, the 80s was definitely his era.
He's making a film actually right now. I just read somewhere.
There you go.
So look
There you
for
go.
more.
There you
He's
go.
bringing the 80s back, Murray,
Anyway, that's my little piece
of heaven.
for this week.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
All right. My rage this week is the fact that I loved Nobody. In fact, I rewatched it for the coming out of this one because I was like, okay, how exactly did it end? What was the blah 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 about the what was it? And then for a fact that they it was a perfect movie the way it was. It didn't need to be made. It had a great ending, had a great middle, had a great start. It was just a great film. And then for some reason, the powers that be felt that was a movie we needed to bring back. And it almost has tarnished this movie for me. So my rage is that Nobody 2 is tarnishing my fond memories of Nobody 1, because I'm just like, this movie is so horrible and so unbelievably, I don't even know the word to explain it. It's just not needed.
It's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary and not needed. Just don't do that. It's like making...
It's the number one movie at the box office. It was just me and Jim there. We got a private screening of Nobody 2.
We did. You know what? Thank God for that, for those people who were going to come. Although
Does that
was
mean you guys were chatting and making jokes the whole movie?
Yeah, well, he kept on talking. I'm trying to watch the freaking movie.
Were
He's
you?
just, yeah, I was. And you kept on blah, 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 blah. I was like, just shut up.
I couldn't.
He's like, this is so dumb. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know it's so dumb because you keep on talking over it.
I couldn't help it. It was bothering me the whole movie.
I almost went and sat somewhere else.
I would have moved.
I had a whole theater I could have sat in.
I would have moved in Phology.
Yeah, I know you would have. That's why I didn't go.
Yeah, so that's my rage. Nobody 2. Stop it.
Wait till Nobody 3.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, my rate's pretty simple this week. Casting non-actors in movies is fine if they can act, but if they can't act, don't do it. And that was the case this week. The East of Wall had the potential to be a very interesting, watchable movie. It had, although it was a little scatterbrained, I think it needed a lot of tightening. It needed some professional writers and some more professional director as well, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, if you're going to have actors or non-actors in your movie, just make sure they can act, because it completely dragged down this movie that had the potential to be something, and it is less than nothing because of the people that were in it.
It was me.
No, it was a rage.
Okay, then. I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't my rage.
Rage subsiding. Pulse slowing. Anger fading.
Ended with a whimper there.
All right. Do we have an update for the lists?
Huh?
Yeah, we're trying to find out
I'm guessing no.
between Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, I still haven't watched it.
and
I'm getting to it.
SMG.
I don't know why you're rushing me. You're always rushing me, Jim.
No, it's
Let me
not.
live my life.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, that's it. And you why
J.L.H.
Why do they all have 3 letters?
F.P.J.
Because it was the
and
90s. They're all
J.L.H.
pretentious.
Oh my God. Okay, well, that's all for the list this week.
Okay, then.
Last week on Rage or Dare, Jim pulled the 1983 Burt Reynolds Lonnie Anderson film Stroker Ace from Bryce's evil bag of 80s action comedies. This week, it's both our little Ragemancers' turn to Rage or Dare.
What?
And I know they are primed and ready for a good old-fashioned Caseying. You love being Casey, don't you, boys?
We do.
Come on, Bryce. All right, Let's check in with Jim and find out if the Emmy Award-nominated actress Loni Anderson can pull off a movie as well as she does a TV show. Or if, like most of the movies that Burt did in the 80s, she will also have been in a train wreck of a movie that doesn't hold up to today's standards. Oh wait, this just in, she was actually nominated for not one, but 2 Razzies for this very movie. I sure hope the rest of the movie wasn't Razzie-worthy.
Wow, Casey doing some research. 2-time Razzie Award.
Razzie Award nominated.
She didn't win, though, I guess. Otherwise, he would have mentioned that.
No, she didn't win. Chelsea didn't win
That's
an Emmy,
sad.
by the way. All right,
No,
so
I don't imagine she would.
we know we're in for a treat when the title song is written by the Charlie Daniels Band.
Right.
Stroke Grace, dum 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 dum. It was fun. That part was great. It was like, yeah, Charlie Daniels, get on it, dude.
There you go.
And then on top of that, you have the talents of Bubba Smith, aka Hightower from the Police Academy films.
Right.
Cassandra Peterson, aka
Elvira.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Ned Beatty, aka Squeal Like a Pig. Jim motherfucking Neighbors.
Right.
Who
Gomer Pyle.
Golly!
You know this is going to be really good since he's just listing off the cast.
Yeah. Who was the love interest of Elvira?
You know, there's nothing you guys can say. I love Burt Reynolds. I love this movie.
All right. Well, who needs Elvira, who needs no introductions? And the icing on the cake is John Byner.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what the story is and who's starring in this. I think it was Burt Reynolds and Loni Anderson, but I didn't really notice because every single time Jim Neighbors says whatever, and he says it a lot, I laughed. In fact, every time Jim Neighbors is in a scene, he's either hilarious or brilliant. Yes, it's a racing movie, and yes, it's sexist against women for the most part, but Loni Anderson holds her own in this 80s kind of way as much as she can. So as much as the film, and I'm putting the film in heavy quotes, is a typical brain-dead NASCAR movie about a douchebag who's a womanizing moron who survived on his skills and sex appeal alone. I shouldn't say his driving skills, because he didn't seem to have a lot of other skills. And the amazing, and I say amazing, Jim Neighbors, who was in this a lot. This actually felt more like Ricky Bobby's dad might have been if he was on the circuit, more than, say, a Smokey and the Bandit or a Cannonball Run travesty of justice of a film. But of course, in its quote in this one, it was screw second, not if you're first, you're last. The laughs alone would have made this a mondo, but having Jim Neighbors in this made this super mondo. But the story was a horrible rage. So even though, unlike Bryce, 3 minutes of laughter can make a rage into a meh, in this case, an hour and a half of laughter and Jim Neighbors plus the supporting cast gets this all the way to a high meh, even though the story
Gotta be kidding
and
me.
how it unfolds was not great.
I
But it
watched
was not
this movie. It's
rude,
awful.
rage, and this is not the story is.
Oh,
is
it's
not
horrible. It's the 80s.
It's not really that horrible because the whole concept of this story is that he writes a contract because he's not getting enough money.
Yeah, and he's sponsored by a chicken guy.
He gets sponsored by the chicken guy, and then he's trying to find a way to get out of his contract.
Yeah.
So it's it's a NASCAR movie. Now, I'm not a fan of a few things. Obviously, the Stoker Ace.
NASCAR, first of all.
Stoker Ace trying to get Loni Anderson drunk when she clearly
She was
doesn't
a Bible
drink.
thumping good girl.
I'm
by the
thinking
way.
because he was being a little bit rapey. I didn't really like that. But later on, he doesn't sleep with her because he's not actually as rapey as I thought he was.
He has morals.
Yeah, well, he didn't have morals originally, but then he found.
Yeah, but he found morals.
He found morals
because he met her
through Loni Anderson.
That's right. It's a
Now,
love story.
There is a bunch of things that have to be mentioned about why this is good. So, number one, we got Jim Nabors singing multiple times.
That's right.
Thank God Jim Nabors sings in this. Not
Golden
just once,
voice.
but a few times.
Jim Nabors is the most annoying voice on the face of the earth.
He was brilliant in this. Elvira trying to fuck Jim Nabors, that was also hilarious. Motherfucking Hightower, alone. Burt Reynolds in a chicken suit on a giant egg arriving to a race, and then watching Bubba Smith laugh himself stupid. Then when Jim Nabors said, "Golly," in this, I had a total Gomer Pylegasm. And seeing Jim Nabors in a bar fight, damn, you know everything is gonna be so beautiful when you see Jim motherfucking Nabors in a bar fight.
Stop.
This was so much fun. I like this movie. It was a high man.
What is wrong with you?
It was. It had Jim Nabors. Is what it has.
I am very proud of you, and I'm also disappointed you didn't invite me over to watch it.
I should have.
I freaking loved this movie.
This movie was the best Burt Reynolds
keep
movie.
in mind, yeah, I mean, the guy who directed it, Hal Needham, he's a stunt man. He's a
really?
stunt man who became a director and directed like Cannonball Run, Smoking the Bandit. He doesn't do story. It's like George Lucas. Lucas doesn't do story. He just does effects. So that's what Hal Needham does best is the stunts. I'm actually going to quote a line from this movie because I think like I said, I loved it. It's useless to step on the brakes when your car is upside down.
That's true. That was a good line.
Which is a fact of life. But yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I remember seeing this in cinemas too, and as
I
a
was
kid,
a bit young, but
I thought it was fun.
I have seen it a couple times
Now-
because there's everybody loving it.
What's different about this than I think a lot of other Burt Reynolds 80s movies is it does hold up a little bit more than the other ones do. Like the other ones are painful to watch about all the racism and stuff that they have it. This one doesn't really have any racism. In fact, Hightower's character is a bit of a star in this. So, yeah, no. That was a miss on you, baby.
That's right.
Wasn't on me, Jim.
Yeah, you did a bad pick there, buddy.
Whatever.
You should have rewatched it. All right, who do we want to pick from?
Yeah, I ain't rewatching it.
I might rewatch it this afternoon.
Good.
All right, who are we picking from?
I don't care.
Casey, Merman,
I'm
the
so
audience.
disheartened right now. It doesn't matter.
Nice. Well, you know what? I hope there's another Jim Nabors movie pick for me when next time we
I
come
can't.
back.
I got one for you.
I can't watch
All
Jim
right.
Nabors.
I might
so-
just add it to my bag.
Nice.
I don't care.
Close
do you
your
want?
eyes and pick. Let's get Casey. And
All right, let's do Casey.
His bag of sequels.
yes, here comes the Casey. Sweet, sweet Casey. All right, we will be watching Caddyshack 2.
Woohoo! I think I had that one on my bag too. Which I also love because it has Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins is in it.
He has a soundtrack. He may have a cameo as well. Oh, I don't remember.
He did the soundtrack for 2 as well as 1.
Yes, he did.
Oh, we have that to look for.
So is there another original song?
Yes.
So it's not just I'm all right.
No. Love's going all the way. Sooner or later, gotta love somebody.
I don't even remember that
You
song.
don't remember that?
Well, we're going to find out when we
And
watch
it's got
it.
Jackie Mason in it.
Oh, dear Lord.
And one of the Wilson Phillips.
Nice. All right, well, you know what? I blocked this movie from my memory, so I have a feeling it's not going to be as good as we think
Oh,
it's
it's
going
not
to.
even close to the first one.
Oh, I think it's going to be
I
exactly.
still enjoyed it.
I think it's going to be exactly as good as I think
Because it
is.
has Randy Quaid in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
who doesn't
he's
love
like
Randy Quaid?
He's
Bad shit crazy lawyer.
Hmm.
He's awesome.
If he's as good as Jim Nabors, it might be another man.
Well,
next
he doesn't
week.
sing, but he does everything else.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to the extended Film Rage family you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from The Nerdy Photographer for the voice of Rager Dare and our God of Rage, Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We're always want to make this a raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, subscribe, and send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare to see terrible movies to fuel our rage, but no matter what you do, please, 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 pretty please, 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 make us our rage. That's it for this week. Rage on!
Rage on.
I'm gonna sing like Jim Neighbor.